You can able to see the psychometric chart. Okay, this
Yeah.
particular chart you can able to easily identify. Okay, so this is the dry bulb temperature, this is the wet bulb temperature. Okay, this is a dew point temperature, and this is absolute humidity, this is a relative humidity. So all the value is given here, but if you want to go in detail, okay, I have attached another guideline. If you go to the psychometric chart, because the psychometric chart is a basic for you to understand the conditions. Okay, say for example, sometimes you require duct heater, sometimes you require humidifier, sometimes you need to understand uh, what is the moisture in the air. Okay, to understand everything, I have given some of the guidelines here, psychometric conditions. Okay, if you go to psychometric, you can able to see, okay, how to measure dry bulb temperature, how to measure wet bulb temperature. You can see the guideline and you can able to understand, right? You can able to see that what is the relative humidity. Okay, and if you go to see what is the humidity ratio, how to calculate humidity ratio, this kg, okay, how much of moisture air per dry air. Okay, so how to calculate. Okay, and if you go to what is absolute humidity, what is specific humidity. Okay, this is the dew point temperature. Okay, when you talk about dew point temperature, it is called dry bulb temperature and wet bulb temperature will be the same temperature. Okay, say for example 9.3 and 9.3 is a dew point temperature, and wet bulb also 9.3 degrees Celsius. So all will match. So that is the dew point temperature. So when you say dew point temperature, your moisture level will be 100 percentage. Okay, that means you cannot hold more moisture. Okay, so that is why it starts condensing after dew point temperature. Okay, and when you talk about dry bulb temperature, it is a dry. Okay, it's a dry bulb. Like a dry bulb means it is a dry air. Okay, when you talk about wet bulb temperature, it is the moisture air temperature. Okay, clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like that, this is a psychometric chart. Also, you can be able to read. Okay, so this is the specific humidity, like meter cube per kilogram. How much of in 1 meter cube? What is the or per kg? Okay, how much of specific humidity, like a specific volume? Okay, how much volume you can cover per kg of air in the properties. Okay, so this is a specific volume of air. Okay, then to measure sensible heat and latent heat. Okay, so when you talk about sensible heat, it is a change in temperature. Okay, and when you talk about latent heat, it is a change in state. Okay, so say for example, if you are going to cool the air from 1 degree Celsius to another degree Celsius, so temperature will vary. That is called sensible heat. And when you talk about latent heat, it is a change in a state, like for example water to gas or gas to water. So this is a temperature. We will see more, we will study more. Okay, so you can able to understand this guideline from here. Okay, and if you go to this particular introduction chapter, okay, you can able to see that relative humidity, dry bulb temperature, it is the temperature measured by an ordinary thermometer. So when you measure from ordinary thermometer, you can able to identify the dry bulb temperature because it is a dry air. Okay, and it is a temperature measured by an ordinary thermometer with bulb covered by a wetted cloth. Okay, it is indication of latent heat. Okay, so how much it will evaporate. Okay, you are giving some time to evaporate the particular water. Okay, so the evaporate means, say for example, you have a dry bulb temperature, you have a thermometer. Okay, you are going to put a wet cloth. Okay, this wet cloth will evaporate. So when you try to evaporate, the temperature will reduce because it is a cold water, right? So the temperature will try to reduce. Okay, how much it can evaporate till the time the temperature will be start reducing. Okay, after evaporation it will stop one particular condition. Okay, so that is called wet bulb temperature, right? So dew point temperature, it is the thermometer where whole temperature below which is the moisture starts condensing into liquid. Okay, sorry, 1 minute.